What's going on YouTube? It's your boy BGC, aka Bxndzgocrazii. Welcome back to another reaction, man. As you can see what I got for y'all today. We got evil husband realized his wife recorded everything. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We like 80 something subs away, man. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into this. Make sure you tap into the streams live right now at Bxndzgocrazii. You feel me? Let's get it.
Overweight little f***ing pig. What other husband would take care of their wife? Nobody.
He went out to clean out my poop with the Clorox wipes. He came back in and he shoved it in my mouth.
What? What? What did he do?
He said I should make you swallow this with the dirty zoo animal you are.
And so when we brought her in, Dr. Hanan came in. He's like, why do you have all these bruises? He was trying to blame me. I will make you swallow every pill of morphine that you have in that bottle and you will be out of this world within 1 hour. Do you hear me?
Yes.
And I've been by her side.
Bro, what type of sick individual do you have to be to even say some shit like that, bro? Like, are you are you dead ass? For real, my nigga?
The whole time, which will never change.
A beloved doctor with a rare form of cancer reveals that she's been fighting a second secret battle behind closed doors. It's a story written on her face in bruises and preserved in a recording her husband knows nothing about. The question is,
yeah,
did
get
her
his
escape
ass.
come too late?
I was able to
I hope
make it
not.
to the front door with my walker, and I was able to get out to them. And I said, I need help, I need out, I need out.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. A hospital administrator in Grand Forks, North Dakota calls the police when a cancer patient reports being subjected to physical mistreatment at the hands of her husband.
We would like an officer to come here to help issue a no trespass, and this particular individual, we're expecting him in like the next 10 minutes to be on site, and he does have a history of violence, so could we get somebody over here kind of right away?
And is he an employee or somebody coming in to visit a patient?
No, but the spouse is an inpatient, so he's not allowed to see her due to the nature of some of the things she's disclosed.
An officer with the Grand Forks Police Department is dispatched to Altru Hospital, where after getting a brief rundown from employees, she leaves a message for 40-year-old Josh Temple, the man they want trespassed.
I'm talking with hospital staff here. For whatever reason, it doesn't sound like they would like you here. This phone call is to let you know you are not allowed to come to Altru for any reason unless you have emergency medical attention that is needed. Other than that, I do understand that your wife is in here obtaining treatment, but you are not allowed on the property. I'll go up to 411 and interview her. Do you want to just hang out just to see if he does end up showing up, or just make sure he doesn't?
Yeah, make sure that nigga don't show up, bro. We don't need that shit.
They won't typically be with us. But I mean, I guess really that doesn't mean anything, but typically, they do stuff like that in private, right?
I was just gonna say, yeah, it's more of a
behind closed doors type thing. Yeah.
Oh my god. Just the whole
This shit is crazy, bro. Like,
too expensive. Quality was absolutely
I never understand the
Officer
mindset of these
arrives at
niggas,
the
bro.
room where Josh's wife, Dr. Whitney Temple, is receiving treatment for complications arising from
And she's
chemotherapy.
bro, she's
She does
already
have
dealing
a
with
cancer
cancer.
diagnosis of some sort. Okay.
Bro, she's dealing with cancer and you telling me you out here physically and mentally abusing her? Like what type of low life human do you have to be to do that shit, bro? Like real shit.
And what is she here for currently?
it depends on how you spin it, right?
Okay.
She had diarrhea. She's being abused. I mean, she knew she would potentially die because she has low platelets. So she used her diarrhea as her excuse and weakness to get here.
Okay. And maybe it's not what we're thinking, right? Maybe it's more verbal abuse.
That's what we hope.
When you see her.
Okay.
Oh shit. She said you'll know when you see her. She got the fucking
The officer learns that Whitney came to the hospital by ambulance 2 days earlier. But before she can get more information, she gets a phone call back from Josh, who believes this stems from a conflict between himself and medical staff.
I I was there last night taking care of her, and I think they're mad because I had her get out of her bed and stand up for a little while as well, and they missed that she was fluid overloaded, and so they weren't following proper, because I know a lot about medicine too, and my wife's a physician.
Okay.
And I study it. I love medicine, absolutely love it.
Oh, we can see by that beginning, nigga. We can see.
But I was in the Army
nigga,
for
the
8
stuff
years,
here
and
is all
I
that
was a
shit.
combat lifesaver and fell in love with medicine. I probably should have just went that route and still think about it, of doing physician route anyway. But, so I know a lot about it, and, you know, saved a lot of lives in Iraq too.
Having established his credentials, Josh, a home builder by profession, says that before he realized she
8
was
years in
fluid
the
overloaded,
Army?
he had her stand for about 10 minutes to build up her strength.
And she ended up falling again. She's been falling a lot.
I'll wash your hands.
And that, I didn't think she was going to, is because she was fluid overloaded. She had her walker in front of her and the bed to the side.
Okay.
And so I think that they got mad about that as well, or at least the nurse was. You know, I know that they don't want to be questioned and harped on or whatever, and I get it. And I know my wife looks like a hot mess right now with all of her bruising and her, you know, bad medical situation. But it's been like this for almost 2 years. This is just, you know, another day for us.
No, another day for you, nigga. You just don't want her to leave so you can keep doing this bullshit that you've been doing for them 2 years. That's what you letting us know, how long this bullshit been going on. Okay, so it's been going on for 2 years. Copy.
I'm not just being some hostile, mean guy. You know, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
Very loving, just very protective.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, my wife has been falling a lot. She's fallen at work a couple of times too. You know.
is that where her bruising comes from, Josh? Is that where her bruising comes from?
Yes. So she has low platelets and she's been falling. Anytime you touch her or grab her or squeeze her or she falls down, whatever, when you have 30,000 platelets in your body when you're supposed to have 150 to 250,000, you're going to bruise. She's going to look like a mess. She's going to look like her knees are all banged up, you know, from falling. I understand that. I promise she's not a danger to herself, or that I'm not taking care of her or just letting her fall.
Nonetheless, the officer informs him that for the time being, her orders stand.
Yeah.
And he is not allowed back on the property until
Yeah,
further
stop trying
notice.
your hardest, nigga.
Next, the officer must speak
Stop
with
trying your
Whitney,
hardest,
who
nigga.
has
It's
a
over
much
with for you.
different story to tell.
Hello. My name's Abby. I'm with the police department. Do you mind if we chat?
Absolutely.
Okay, and you're Whitney.
Bro, I see the black eye on her face. The left side of her eye, I think.
Right? And these are mom and dad?
And they know everything.
And you came in a couple of days ago, I think they said the 3rd.
Yep, and I had to come by ambulance because he refused to take me to the hospital.
Okay.
So
Wow,
I ended up
off
calling
the
the
rip.
ambulance in the middle
Off
of
the
night.
rip.
Here.
Whitney will share much more about the horrifying lead up to this hospital stay. But
Off
she
the
assures
rip,
the
she
officer
said
that the
he
trouble
wasn't
in
even
her
trying to take
marriage
her.
didn't start this week, as much as Josh may claim otherwise.
If they're trying to make it look like I'm letting her fall or being mean to her or whatever, we've been married for since 2020. I've never been mean to her.
So when we
Yeah.
moved into our townhouse in like June of 2020, he said I said something lippy, and he punched me in the chest, and I fell on my butt, and I was like, why did you do that? And he's like, you just slipped. Like, I didn't hit you that hard. If I hit you, you would have broken something.
According to Whitney, that was only the beginning.
What the
We were in the car, and I said something lippy. I'm too lippy and mouthy. And he hit me in the side of the face. I was wearing my sunglasses. And it broke the sunglasses on my face and had, marks. And when I told him, you broke my sunglasses, and he goes, I was just trying to grab them off your face. You'd listen to me.
Whitney says that these episodes didn't end.
That's
when she was
that's
diagnosed.
that manipulation shit, bro. Like, the nigga really trying to really seem like he not doing nothing. Like, nigga, get your ass on, bro. You need your ass beat, bro.
Diagnosed with cancer in 2022.
Lame
If
ass
anything,
nigga, bro.
They may have gotten worse.
I have a significant wound on my backside that medically he was kind of the cause of because he wouldn't bring me to the hospital.
Okay.
And so he was doing my wound care for it. He said he's the only one who could do it, and I would die if he didn't do it, so nobody else can take care of me. And I was getting really, really woozy, and he like smacked me on the butt on the non-injured side. He's like, wake up, if you fall on this floor, you're gonna get septic again, we can't get you up. And another time during a dressing change, I was being lippy, and he hit me on the back of the head, and it made my head hit the side of the tile in the shower.
Whitney endured Josh's episodic outbursts in isolation
Are you
until a
dead
particularly bad incident in April 2023. Afterwards, she reached out to her sister and broke her silence. Josh took my phone away from me last night, but not before I hit record. Then, referring to Josh's daughter from a previous relationship, she said, he initially got mad at me because I asked him for a wet paper towel to clean bone slobber off my blanket from dog. And with that, Whitney shared 2 audio recordings that the police report, in a moment of understatement, describes as disturbing.
In nature.
You always find a way to f it up, and this is why I don't want to be with you forever. All you do is you're just a goddamn, I mean, you're just nothing but a burden. I have to take care of you. You're horrible, and you have cancer, and if you're not dying, you're complaining, pissing me off. Always something with you. When are things ever just going to be good? The truth is never, right? Huh? Right? You freak out over a little dog eating their bone next to you.
I didn't freak out.
Oh, I need this blanket washed. Oh, I need that washed. Oh, I need this done.
I just...
Bro, baby motherfuckers don't want dog residue all over. Bro, I got two grown ass fucking American pit bulls, bro. They are not getting on my covers and all that shit. And if they do, that shit is getting washed. What are we talking about? Yeah, if they hopped on my bed eating a bone. Steph, get from under there, girl. Why are you all the way under my bed? Steph, Midnight, move. Midnight, move. Stella, get from under the bed, girl. Why are you got your whole body under my bed, girl. You gotta relax. But nah, yeah, bro. Like, if my dogs was eating a treat or anything like that, they eat it on the floor or anything. They're not eating it on my cover. What are you talking about? All they slobber and all that shit. Yeah, bro, clean this shit. Like, why are you making it a big deal, nigga? It don't matter how big the dog is, nigga. I don't care.
Ask for a wet paper towel.
And then she asked for a wet paper towel just to wipe it. Not even throw the blanket in the shit. Just a paper towel to wipe it up. Come on, nigga.
Your own stuff. Let's see how well that goes. Do you want to do your own wound care tonight?
I can't see it.
I'm just sick of you, and I just don't know how we're going to be able to keep pushing forward. I just do not enjoy my time with you.
The opening moments of the recording are enough to expose the tension.
I don't even know how she's staying there with you, bro.
Horrors to come. The altercation came a year after Whitney began experiencing mysterious pains in the spring of 2022.
He told me that I was having pain because I'm obese and I don't work out, and I just need to work out more and lose weight.
Josh's view of the situation turned out to be incomplete at best.
And he wouldn't let me go to the doctor, and I eventually, because I was in so much pain, I texted my doctor, his work clothes. And I said, I really need to get in with you. I've been having this severe pain, and now I'm having neurologic symptoms. And she got me in like the next day and got me an MRI.
Okay.
To do it behind his back.
Whitney was finally diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma in August 2022, missing a crucial early window for treatment. Soon.
You're the fucking reason why this shit is happening to her, bro. You sick, weird. I hope someone beat this is the time where y'all niggas in jail. I need somebody to beat the lip like every day. Bro, he tormented her since 2020, bro. It's 2020. I don't know when this ended, but right now it's 2025. Just if this happened recently in that's 5 years. Either way, we know it's up to 2023. That's at least 3 years, my nigga. Bro, no.
Chemotherapy had to be temporarily suspended because Whitney suffered a sepsis infection and developed necrotizing cellulitis on her backside, requiring months of recovery. Josh became Whitney's caregiver, and by the time of her secret recording in April 2023, he was ready to use that against her.
So at what point can you stop being a mother burden and being a liability and being a charity case? When are you ever going to stop being that? When? You were like this before cancer even, so don't act like it was only cancer. At least with you can't just play that cancer card because you were lazy before this and had to do most things. Because work was too hard for you. You were the only American in this country that goes to work. And even though there's moms out there that have multiple kids and pets, and they come home and have to still be a mother, and they're doctors too, you need to snap out of being the way that you were bred to be, which is lazy and ill. And every time I show you the path and get on you for doing something stupid, you act like a and you walk away, and then you get all mad and you cry about it. Is that going to fix anything? Crying doesn't work on me anymore. I'm completely numb to it. Results work. I'm tired of you not having the results I'm looking for. I'm tired of every day that belly keeps growing even though your weight's dropping. You need to start doing something. It's either you live your life like a pathetic disabled person or you start getting done. You pick.
It's clear from Whitney's private writings that Josh's cruel taunts were not coming out of the blue. In a phone app, she keeps an extensive list of things he's done and said to her over the years. You won't be a good mother. If you were a man, I'd kick your ass. And shut the f and eat your chili.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't kick her ass, bro. We gonna get yo. You gonna get yours, nigga. You gonna get yours. You're gonna get yours.
Why are you trying to ruin my one Saturday night with? Why are you so good at ruining things? You're like a professional sabotaging mother.
Ruin it. I just asked for a wet paper towel.
Cause drama.
I was not trying to cause drama.
You shut your mother mouth and don't even open that mouth. Do you hear me?
Yep.
Do not even say a thing. You are not entitled to say a word. When she's over here to spend time and to have a good time, not to hear, oh, I need my blanket cleaned off. I need this. I need that. Shut the up. We'll do it later. It's not doing anything sitting there, is it? And you're the mother who opened the window and got cold. Did I tell you to open the window? What did I tell you before? Don't do something unless you're told to do it. You
Who the
severe listening problem.
Bro, who the fuck are you, my nigga? Oh my gosh. Bro, this shit pissing me off, bro.
This judgment.
This shit is pissing me off, bro, the way he fucking talking right now, bro. This nigga pop him right in his fucking lips, right? Soon as he say some stupid ass shit, just jaw him right in his fucking mouth. Nigga said, you're not in, bro, like, this shit
seems was a common one from Josh.
This shit is crazy.
He thinks he's such a good guy. And then he does this for my benefit. Because I don't listen to him. I have a listening problem and I'm retarded. And the only way he can get me to listen is to do this.
Made my life hell.
I didn't do anything to you, other than try to love you.
No.
Yeah.
I've been unhappy since the first day and I should have just walked away.
Yeah, you should have.
What?
You thought I was just a lazy fat slut who was broke and a burden.
You said she was a slut by the dumpster outside of your apartment. You said, well, I am one.
I said by your definition.
No, you did not. You literally said that you were one.
No.
Well, it doesn't matter. The numbers prove that, right? So it doesn't much matter.
I don't know why you stuck with me.
What number?
You didn't even know.
If you think I'm such a horrible person.
Well, I was trying to fix you.
You can't fix people.
Because you and I both learned that.
Just like I couldn't make you nicer, you couldn't make me what you thought was a better person.
Just because I'm not nice doesn't mean I'm not a good person.
I never said you weren't a good person. You do amazing things. That doesn't mean that you get to be mean to me.
Yeah, but this time around, but if it comes back for you again, you can say to yourself, oh, I wish I had him around to save me again.
To this, Whitney responds by saying that his care includes making her want to end it all.
That's what a fight for your life is. If you would have gotten sent to the military, you would have been able to handle this a little bit better because you would have been a little bit stronger in your mind.
Maybe that's what it was. They was picking on his bum ass in military. His ass was a sorry ass nigga in military. His ass was getting picked on. They was on his ass in military. Now you think he just, like, who do you think you are, my nigga? Like, you're not talking to no grown ass man like this, folks. You're not.
And not play the poor me game.
For now, Josh remains in control of his temper, but that will soon change.
You can go ahead and recount in your little mind of every little thing that I've done to save your goddamn life multiple times through this process. And what do I get in return? The same at the end of the rainbow. One day you're gonna wake up and realize, oh, why did he always think I was so ungrateful? And then it's comments like you just made tonight, that I didn't do that much for you, and that you
I never said that. You're twisting my words.
So I'm going to cut your mother off tomorrow, and I'm gonna see you struggle and watch your wound turn sideways and take you out of this world. How does that sound?
Cool.
Oh, okay. So what you just said isn't cruel?
What the fuck did she say, bro? Did you just hear what you just said, my nigga? You just said some like some sadistic ass shit, bro. Like you were like like that's crazy.
You user. I hope you know I'll send you an invoice for all of this care, and it's going to be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You twisted
and then I
my
will
words.
send you
I
off on
didn't
your
say
way.
I wasn't grateful
All of the
for everything
deals
you've
that I
done.
lost for your as I sit in prime season and let people at my company
You
when
didn't
I'm
have
gone.
to come with me.
I didn't have to come with you. See, this is exactly what I didn't like of you.
He started hitting me with clothes, and I'm like, please stop, please stop, please stop. And he dragged me out of the bed when I have all this like wound in my Foley and everything. It could get ripped out. And he has me on the floor, and he's like repeatedly hitting me with the laundry in his hand. And he's like, I should rip this bandage off you, and you go septic it, and then you septic again, and then you wouldn't survive it.
Even by the time the worst part of the recording is over, it's not any easier to listen to.
Okay, have you heard of the world's first AI university? You'll learn directly
Bro,
from AI
this
with
shit.
hands-on practice from...
This shit.
Get back in the bed. You've never saw evil. Get in there. You need to learn what you say before you say it. Try to tell me I didn't have to be there at Mayo to help you? If this cancer comes back, I'm letting you go. Do you understand that? Yes or no? Yes, it's true. I have not loved you for a while now, but I have cared about you, and I have felt pity for you. But I don't know what to do because we got married and we're supposed to love each other, and you're very hard to love. And I feel like you're trying to derail my life and yours at the same time. And how is that fair to me when I've literally kept you alive? Huh?
Sorry.
And then you say you didn't have to be there. If I ever hear that come out of your mouth again, I will make you swallow every pill of morphine that you have in that bottle, and you will be out of this world within 1 hour. Do you hear me?
Yes.
I am not playing around anymore. You will be brought out of this world if you piss me off like that one more time. And I will put you out of your misery.
The recording puts Josh's conversation with the officer today in a new light.
Yeah, I'm just kind of weirded out when your husband is trying to take extra good care of your wife and then you're like being penalized for it. It's just kind of disheartening.
No, you're not doing shit. And it's fuck you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like bro, like that shit really got me so mad.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
I
that.
don't really know what, I mean, I dedicated so much time and effort to her.
No, you
and
did.
now they're just
It's
trying to put her
bullshit.
into a freaking home. You better get your one-bedroom apartment figured out, because that's where you're headed.
Whitney says that at the end of that day's incident, something happened that was even more terrifying than the violence.
And he ended up taking the phone from me, and it was still recording. And I was so scared he was going to see it was recording, and like that was going to be like, that was it.
This is how people go down, hanging out with losers like you, because then you drive people to be violent and mean, and then you try to get them in trouble, right? Yes or no? You're not around on this, you're not around on this.
Give me my phone!
No.
Give me my phone!
Lay down.
Give me my phone!
I said no.
You give me my phone.
I said no.
Yes.
Why?
Because.
For what reason?
I need it for my alarms.
No.
Yes.
You're not getting it.
Give me my phone.
I bought it.
No.
Lay down.
Give it back.
You got 5 seconds to lay down.
But luckily he doesn't know how to get my phone because he has a really bad memory.
Okay.
And so I just recorded it, and eventually like he came in and he's like, I'm gonna get this back to you, and so I was able to like shut it off and like get it to Sissy right away.
Whitney sends the recording off to her sister along with a desperate warning. You cannot tell anyone yet, especially mom and dad, she writes. This is extremely dangerous for me, and if he finds out I recorded him or told anyone about his abuse, he will hurt me again.
Hey, thank you, mom, for the subscription. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that subscription with the Prime, man. This yes, bro. This thing is, it's making me so mad right now, bro. Like this is like really hard to watch. I ain't gonna lie. Like this is actually pissing me off. But thank you. I thank you for that subscription, man. A lot.
As Whitney would find out over the next year, however, there was nothing to
We're at
stop
2
that
subs.
from happening anyway.
On Saturday, he said I should just cut your jugular and end it.
That was
This past Saturday.
this Saturday. Okay.
With that
What?
introduction, Whitney describes what happened only 6 days ago when she had an accident in the living room.
So I was trying to get up from the couch, and he was on a work call. And he couldn't like get to me quick enough. And I was trying to get there, and I had diarrhea kind of running down me. And he's like, "You're on my floor like a zoo animal," and like he kind of let me fall off my walker, and he dragged me through the poop into the bathroom, and got me on the toilet, and when he got me on the toilet, he started repeatedly hitting me on this left side of my face until my nose was bleeding.
Was he hitting you with the closed fist or open fist? Okay.
So you can see the fingerprints on her face, on her scalp there.
You can see the fingerprints on her scalp. Are we dead ass?
Fingers.
Okay. And then he said,
And that was the left side of your face?
right there.
Okay.
And he's like, "Why are you bleeding?" And I said, "Because you hit the side of my nose. Did it break it?" And I
That
said,
nigga
"No,
gone.
but it's bleeding."
He gonna get what's coming to
Yeah,
him.
if I had used a
Real
fist, he'd
bad.
definitely be dead. That's like 2% of what I could do. And then he said, "If I hit the right side of your head, you would for sure be dead because your tumor's over there."
Whitney says that the altercation on
Bro.
Saturday only intensified from there.
You're about to hear the worst thing I've ever heard.
Okay.
So he went out to clean
Her
out
father.
my poop with the Clorox wipes. He came back in and he shoved it in my mouth.
He did what? He did what?
Out my poop with the Clorox wipes. He came back in and he shoved it in my mouth. He said, "I should make you swallow this like the dirty zoo animal you are."
I'm military, I'm cordial. I don't fly off the handle like an idiot or anything, and I'm a college educated, I'm not a weirdo.
And he shoved it so hard that it tore my tongue from like the base here. So I have a big wound. We have a picture of that too.
Okay.
If I get poop in there, I can go septic.
Okay.
Much better now.
You do better.
He keeps trying to call me.
I told him I was coming in to talk with you, so I don't know why. Oh, well, I do know why.
Yeah.
He's trying to be his sweet self.
It is this sweet side of Josh that Whitney would frequently spotlight, just as she did only a few days earlier when she texted her friend about the bathroom ordeal. "He's been by my side ever since," she writes. "It kills him being away from me."
Does it seem like he has periods of time where he's
This shit is
like
just
physically or
This is insane, bro.
emotionally abusive and then he's okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he tries to reel me back in. And he tells me that he doesn't know why he does these things. He gets so scared of losing me that he just kind of loses it.
But at the same
No,
time,
nigga,
it
that
wasn't
ain't losing
uncommon
it.
for Whitney
Fuck
to send
outta here.
text messages that were meant as much for Josh's eyes as for the recipient. She once sent a message to her sister that read, "So I only told Josh that I told you he was calling me obese and was sick of me not listening. He can't know you know anything else. The next text I'm going to send is just in case he wants proof I told you I was in the wrong."
He never does this in front of people because he has to save his pride. He's extremely cordial, a doting husband. Like, "I got her, I can take care of her."
As for the incident from this past Saturday, Whitney would not find out until later hospital scans that the damage was worse than she even knew, and she suffered a fractured vertebrae during that night's chaos. Whitney
That's
says
so
that Josh helped her clean up
fucking
that
crazy. A
night,
fracture?
but the undiagnosed bacterial
Bro,
infection
like-
she was suffering from continued to worsen in the coming days.
I was deteriorating again.
Okay.
And I told him I need to go to the hospital. And he said, "Ultra sucks. They're just going to make you sicker. I can take care of you here." He said, "You just need to eat and drink your electrolytes here. We'll get through this." And I said, "I feel like I'm dying."
Even at that point, diarrhea, explosive diarrhea for 10 days.
Yeah.
You can make serious money
Explosive
streaming with Marvel
diarrhea
Studio.
for 10 days?
Here's how. Start
Bro,
earning on
she is
day
literally going
And then
through
what
hell.
made you
Like,
call the
she's
ambulance
going through
Wednesday?
Because I knew if I
hell.
wouldn't survive the next day. Because my medical stuff was getting worse.
And you called the ambulance yourself?
I did.
Was he aware of that phone call?
Eventually he was. So I was sleeping out on the couch and he was in our guest room. And I was laying out there and I waited till he went to bed and everything. And I called 911. And he eventually came out of his bedroom after I was able to make it to the front door with my walker. And I was able to get out to them. And I said, I need help, I need out, I need out.
In subsequent text messages, Josh adopts a much different persona. I can't believe I didn't hear you and wake up, he wrote. This cancer should be in me and not you. I'll never let you down again.
He thinks that staff's upset with him because of an incident that happened yesterday with you falling in the room.
Yes.
And believes that okay. He did say that he was on the other side of the room and that maybe he should have been on the same side of the bed.
He forced me to, I have, this leg doesn't work from my tumors and this one was really swelling up and he forced me to do PT and stand and I said, I need to sit down, my leg's not working. I said, you stand for 20 more minutes, like, you need to be stronger. Like, what are you, an 80-year-old cripple? I said, I need to sit down and,
bro, there's something
he came over,
bro, there's something
to, like, grab me to get me back on the bed and my leg gave out. And we had the walker, and I couldn't hold on because of it. And it slid up from underneath me, and he let me fall, and I landed on my butt. And then I was able to like catch myself to not hit my head. And there's an IV pole, and I have a big scratch on my back from where I scraped it.
I didn't tell her to stand up and fall down on purpose. We didn't know that she was going to fall or she wouldn't have stood up either. She normally can walk just fine. And she's been using her walker just fine. And to prove it, she had PT that day for an hour with the physical therapist a couple hours before I got there. And so she did PT just fine.
I was really exhausted after PT and everything, and then he made me do more. And so he had me walking on the side of the bed with
talking
my
about
walker,
she was just fine. She
back
was
and forth,
exhausted,
back and forth,
nigga.
back
Like
and forth. And he goes, okay, now you need to stand there for 30 minutes. Just show me you can stand.
30 minutes? I don't even want to stand for 30 minutes straight. Not moving?
Whitney never explicitly says which moment, the fall last night or the bathroom incident from Saturday, was her final straw, but her mom has a grim thought about Josh's death threats.
He's threatened on multiple occasions. Like, on Saturday, he said I should just stab you in the jugular and end it.
There's a huge life insurance policy, which has the beneficiary involved, $1.3 million.
That
1.3 million. The way this nigga, yeah, fuck no, bro. You gotta, first off, give that shit up. You gotta divorce that nigga. 2, bro, there's no way. Like, how do you, my girlfriend right now, there's no money in the motherfucking world. I don't give a fuck. You made me literally the richest nigga on the planet. I would never be down, bro. There's no money in the world I'm trading for any family member, any homie that I got right now. None of that, bro. Like, you, like, people be so, like, I don't understand how y'all could be so quick to just, oh yeah, like, for a whole another human, like, bro, that shit is so, like,
is the beneficiary of? Okay.
She got through work. And he kind of coerced you to get that in.
Yeah, and then he mentioned to me about, like, you know how bad it would be if you changed the beneficiary from your husband or whatever. If I found out if it went to your parents.
There's definitely a lot of motives.
Okay. You can change that, right? Like, you can change it at any time. Yes. I would do that.
Do that shit. Do that shit. ASAP. You feel me? Give it to the parents. I don't even know why that bitch ass nigga had it. You heard me? Once that 2020 shit happened, yeah, you should have been looking into that.
Parents say that they've already spoken with a lawyer about this and other financial considerations.
Yeah.
But for today at least, Whitney has had enough.
I feel you.
Are you okay? I don't feel well.
Yeah, you just lay down.
I think we can nurse and there's buzzing at the nurse.
I'm really worn out.
After telling her emotional story in exhausting detail, Whitney has settled back into bed, and the officer calls Josh from the parking lot with an update.
Sorry, I've been running around. We're so
This is
busy.
so
I was trying
crazy,
to
bro.
get you a call, but every time I picked up the phone, I was dispatched elsewhere. So.
Am I not allowed to take care of her tonight?
At all, nigga. You're not bringing her no oatmeal, nigga. Fuck your oatmeal. Fuck is you talking about? You're not doing nothing. You're gonna sit there and think about that shit for the rest of your life when you rot in that cell.
Yeah, no, her parents are with her. Again, like I said, I'll come over and kind of explain a few more things to you. So
I apologize for ruining. I mean, this is more stuff in your day you shouldn't have to deal with.
no
If
worries.
I did something wrong here,
If you did something wrong.
Josh agrees to have the officer visit his home to further discuss the situation, which he still believes is limited to a dispute with hospital staff.
So I don't know what's really going on today.
Yeah, so the staff there just doesn't want you back there.
You still think it's the staff,
I
boy?
think
You
it
got
has
a
something to
whole.
do probably with what happened yesterday.
It wasn't good, you guys. Like, should I have done something different? I don't know. So on Saturday, she had fallen again really bad and then went to the bathroom on herself. And we didn't know she had C. diff yet.
Okay.
And so I found her on the floor and she was out of it. And, you know, usually you shouldn't really go to the hospital unless you absolutely have to, but she ended up having a big accident on the couch when I was sleeping. I've been sleeping in this room. She had to call the ambulance.
So medical was called on Saturday?
No, Saturday she fell. Medical was called 2 nights ago, sorry.
Okay.
I might have messed that up. I haven't had much sleep.
That's okay. I just wanted to...
But yes, and so when we brought her in, Dr. Hanan came in that night at 8 o'clock, so 2 nights ago at 8. He's like, why do you have all these bruises? You have bruises on your knees, you have them on your arms, you have it on your face, on your head, on your back, everywhere. He was trying to blame me.
Yeah, nigga, yeah, it's you. What you mean? He was trying to blame me. Nigga, yeah, it's you. Fuck.
That was neglecting her.
As
Yeah,
they
you
move into the
was.
living room, Josh insists that he has been Whitney's rock through trying times.
A little over a year and a half ago, she was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. So they found a spinal tumor, and ever since then, it's just been a whirlwind.
Yeah.
And I've been by her side the whole time, which will never change.
But Josh is about to learn that the police aren't just at his house to reinforce the
Nigga.
trespassing order.
Be by her side at all times. Nigga, you're going to jail,
So,
buddy.
yeah, obviously I talked with staff there, I talked with Whitney, and based on some of the conversation that Whitney and I had, and based on some of her injuries and things like that, I'm gonna place you under arrest for...
Oh, really?
Yep, for terrorizing and aggravated assault. Okay,
Yes. Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah, get your ass on, bro.
so I'm gonna ask that you put your hands behind your back.
Okay. I didn't know that, you guys.
All right.
I thought it just wasn't allowed at all true. Wow, this really looks bad on me when all I do is take care of her.
Nigga, are you delusional? Is he delusional? Is he like, is he like, is it clicking? Like, this shit gotta be an act. This shit gotta be an act. Like, fuck are you talking about?
Makes me look like I actually did something wrong.
Unbeknownst to Josh, the officer has in her possession letters from Whitney's doctors, one of which says starkly, "There's no doubt in my mind that if she were to return to his care, she likely would not survive another abuse."
I didn't terrorize anyone. I wasn't mean to anyone there.
So this is for Whitney herself. This is not for all true staff.
That seems like a weird charge.
So,
Nigga, a weird
that
charge?
means that something was said or something that was done that made her in fear for her safety or her life.
Wow.
There was supposedly some comments during her incontinence episode on Saturday that were really concerning. What was concerning to me was a lot of her bruising. I do understand that she is very sick. She has low platelets, and therefore it does cause some bruising. But
Not
she
that
does
much,
have
bro.
A handprint.
Yes, that's from
across
picking her up
face.
off the floor.
You don't get no motherfucking handprint from picking somebody up off the floor, nigga. Who is you, Incredible Hulk, nigga? You is not leaving no mark, nigga. Man, what is you talking about?
So you picked her up.
No, that was to get her to come too. We already told the doctors that. If
Nigga,
you
what is
even
you
poke
talking
her,
about?
it'll cause
That
a
was
big-
to get her to come to? Bro, man, if you don't get your ass on, bro. This
And
ain't
when
pissing
she
me
hit
off,
her
bro.
eye, that was on her walker. She already told people she fell down.
But this story, whatever its legitimacy, has already been preempted by Whitney.
I said that the walker slipped and I hit my face on the walker.
So that's the
The covered it. So
For the eye. And that's what you told them initially when you came in.
I told them.
like staff and stuff, but when I was in the ambulance, he was abusing me.
So she told me that she said those things to other people, and that wasn't the truth.
You messed up.
Okay. So that's what I'm getting.
Why would she try to say this about her only caretaker and the person she's been with for 6 years?
Nigga, stop throwing that.
Chance
Stop
to fight with
throwing
her.
that in the air. Shut the
So
fuck
based
up,
on
man.
talking
That's
with
what
her,
I'm
it seems
saying.
like there may be some
That's what I'm
domestic
saying. It's triggering as hell.
violence
It's pissing
issues
me
going
off,
back
bro.
to 2020.
Like, cause what are you
that
talking
she's
about?
kind of
Wow. Okay.
disclosed, right?
Yeah,
So
well, the problem is that I keep her alive and keep her going and find all the medical errors and everything else, and now she's saying stuff
No,
like
you
this.
don't. No, you
I did
don't.
nothing.
You don't do that. You don't do that.
Josh is calm on the ride to jail, unaware that this case is already beyond her word against his.
The problem is domestic, like real domestic, is such an awful thing, and then being categorized in that is pretty ridiculous.
And then when we get divorced, you're going to be like every other woman and try to take half of my money.
No, I won't.
And then I'm going to cut your throat, is what's going to happen, because no one
Like,
steals mine.
watch, like, bro.
I've always put
Watch when they play this shit in court on your ass, bro. They gonna play these motherfucking shits loud and clear for you, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Like, what?
Of myself.
Is there going to come a time where you're pleasant to be around, or is it just going to stay like this forever?
Yeah.
Am I just going to be your caretaker until you die, and then we're just going to live a life of, oh, well, that was a waste of my life?
Ooh.
Huh?
She has been safe. She has been well cared for. The weird thing, maybe you guys had asked around and found that out today, but I usually get praise, as does she, for how good of care I take of her.
You need to stop being a nuisance. You go to the store and get your own food from now on.
With her husband under arrest and a protection order in place, Whitney Temple seemed to be on a path to freedom. Unfortunately, she didn't have long to enjoy it. She died a month later on May 6, 2024.
Bro, rest in peace, bro. That shit is...
At a later court hearing, her father recalled the day his daughter accepted her fate.
And then I heard my baby girl announce the next evening, "This is my last supper. I am ready for hospice." And then so crushingly, Whitney unbelievably apologized to us for having to give up the fight for her life.
Josh, who was originally charged with endangering an eligible adult, terrorizing, 1 felony count of domestic violence and 1 misdemeanor count of domestic violence, enters into a plea agreement that sees the domestic violence charges dismissed in exchange for guilty pleas to the first 2. At his sentencing hearing, a year after Josh was arrested, his lawyer said that he should be given leniency, arguing that he had been, quote, proactive in his own rehabilitation and heavily involved in his church while out on bond.
It's for these reasons that I asked the court to consider a period of home confinement and supervised probation.
In a sentencing memorandum Josh filed prior to the hearing, his lawyer argued that his client's actions came out of burnout from being a caregiver. He wrote, "Whitney's battle came to an unfortunate end a month after Josh was charged. This fact in itself makes Josh's conduct extremely unlikely to recur." Josh himself also spoke at the hearing.
My wife was my world, and she was the strongest person I have ever known.
Man,
I'm
fuck
truly
outta
focused
here. I
on
don't
making
wanna
the
hear
wrongs
you,
that I made
nigga.
right
I
and
don't
asking
care
for true
what you
forgiveness
say.
for mistakes that I've made. I'm truly sorry. Thank you for your time, Your Honor.
That's it? That's all you had to say? That's all you had to say? Fuck out of here. Lock that nigga up. He don't get no home, nothing. Just supervise.
Josh and his lawyer argued that he was, quote, for the most part, a devoted husband who tirelessly cared for his terminally ill wife. The prosecutor argued that this was exactly what one would expect to see in this type of relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
Your Honor, I think everybody in the system the court, attorneys, law enforcement, we're all very familiar with domestic violence, and it is a cycle. It's not something that happens 24/7. Had it been something going on every single day, every minute of that day, I truly believe that Whitney Temple would have left much sooner than she tried to. But that's not how domestic violence works.
Yeah,
it's a roller
not.
coaster of ups and downs. There
Yes,
is love
bro.
bombing. There is promises, assurances that the individual will change. They'll be better. They'll do better. But they don't.
Exactly,
Previous year, an
nigga.
autopsy
Like,
found that Whitney's
fuck
death
out
was
of
a
here.
result of Ewing sarcoma complications. However, the doctor also noted one contributing factor: a history of documented intimate partner violence. The judge not only took this into consideration, but also
Yeah.
the fact that Whitney was not the first.
You have engaged in violence in the past. So in 2012,
What?
you engaged in a domestic violence situation with a person with whom you'd had a child in front of your child. These are
What?
concerning facts. You have a problem.
You have a
serious problem.
yes, a serious
You
fucking
need to
problem.
acknowledge it and you need to address it. She died from cancer, but there is no doubt that the physical and mental abuse that you perpetrated against her made her last days on earth even more unnecessarily painful.
Literally,
The judge
bro.
sentenced Joshua Temple to 5 years in prison for endangering an eligible adult and 5 years in prison for terrorizing an adult victim, with both sentences to be served concurrently, followed by 2 years of supervised probation. Whitney Temple, who after her original diagnosis managed to complete her residency, pass a medical board exam, and continue to work as a physician throughout her illness, was 33 years old. If you'd like to see
33,
select new
bro.
videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light,
Bro, it's fuck that nigga, bro. 10 years and then you got 2 years of probation. I hope them 10 years are fucking like, yeah, the worst 10 years. I ain't gonna lie. I don't hope bad. I don't wish bad on nobody. But nigga, nah, I ain't got no remorse for that one. That's just, bro, that's like, fuck no, bro. Hey man, y'all see what that was? Evil husband realized his wife recorded everything. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're new on the road to 1,000 subscribers. You already know what to do. But hey, it's your boy BGC, aka Bands Go Crazy, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one, man.